some people say insurance is scam. Some people think it's a scam because they don't understand it. Nobody ever sit down with them and explain.
So, sir, you said we could get life insurance as little as $20–$25.
Yes.
You know, because a good number of people that I know tell me, oh no, it's too expensive. So I'm glad that they are watching you right now. You know, so please, can you elaborate more? Is it that we have different types of life insurance?
Yes, you're right. We have different type of life insurance. We have a what they call a whole life.
Whole life insurance?
Whole life insurance, and that's like savings. Okay, that might be a little bit expensive, but I don't know what the definition of expensive means to individuals. Right. Okay, there is another one they call term life. The term life is like protection. It's a protection. It's the cheapest policy you can get in your life to protect your family. If you're like 40 years old, you buy 500,000 policy, maybe paid for 10 years or 20 years, probably you're talking about $30 a month.
Oh.
All right? Or $40 a month. It depends on your age. All right? Those ones are very cheap. That one is a protection. It doesn't grow anything.
So it is cheap because they tell you it's going to be for 20 years.
20.
You're going to be protected for 20 years.
Exactly.
So anything that happens after 20 years?
No. Actually, this is how it goes. When they tell you you are protected for 20 years, what they are telling you is the premium you are paying would never change for the next 20 years.
Oh.
Okay. There are some companies, after 20 years, they can say, you know, we don't even want to continue with you anymore. You are not dead. So they don't think they want to continue, the money is gone. Some company will guarantee you that they will renew the policy for you. But after 20 years, they still have to renew, which is based on two things. It's based on your age and it's based on your health. So if your health, even if your health is very, very good, after 20 years, let's say your health is still as good as anything, for the fact that you are 20 years older, all right, the price is going to come back higher a little bit for you. And the thing is, it's not going to be locked up for 20 years anymore. It goes up, the premium goes up every year or every 2 years.
Wow.
So if you stay with that, the problem with that is if you live too long. Statistically said 99.9% of the people that live too long, they cancel that policy, term life. They let go.
Why, sir?
Because the price is killing them. Maybe they buy that policy when they have little kids and it's over 20 years now. The little kids have gone out of your house, have his or her own life. The house you bought during that time to protect in case you die. You didn't die after 20 years, but the house is paid off, right? Mm-hmm. But guess what? The policy you are paying $30, $20 for that time, after 20 years, they say, oh, maybe it's $80. And after another 1 year, it's $100. After another 1 year, it's $120.
So it keeps shooting up.
Yes.
You know, and it has to do with your health.
Yes, it's always based on your health and your age.
Health and age.
Yes. So when you have a term life, you're going to have to understand that what I'm buying now, the earlier I change it to permanent policy, the better. Okay, so and if you don't change it, you want to sit with that, then if you don't die after 20 years, now that price starts going up.
Have you ever seen somebody who has benefited from this whole life insurance?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I have paid premium, I've paid that benefit too. Okay? I've paid that benefit before. And I know they didn't pay 1 penny for taxes. Okay? Things happen in life. I've seen somebody who lost their baby. They bought insurance for the baby. They didn't expect the baby to die. But things happen in life. The baby died. I have to give them 250,000 death benefit.
Oh, sorry to cut you. Somebody might be wondering, do I need insurance, life insurance for my new baby? Do I need that as early as how old do we need life insurance?
You know, thank God that we are in a civilized country. Yes, you can buy life insurance for your baby, I remember when I bought for my daughter, one of my friends was like, God mad with me. Like, oh my God, you're buying life insurance for your daughter? You want to kill your daughter? That's what he said to me. I'll just laugh. I said, you know what? It's a good thing to have. I'm not killing my daughter, but maybe you need to sit down and look at it. He was so furious, he didn't want to look at it. He didn't want to look at it. His mentality is there is no excuse for buying life insurance for a baby. All right? But here where people buy life insurance for 1 month old, 1 week old baby. You want to use their policy to send them to college. And you want to give it to them as a gift when they grow up. Okay? And the advantage of that is because they are so young, they pay little. You can buy $250 for 0-year-old, $250, and you are paying about $60, $40 a month. 250,000 whole life that grows. And that price is fixed. You can imagine if that baby is about 40, 50 years old, you can imagine how big that policy will be. You can, and it's still paying the same little amount she's paying before. The price never changed. That is the purpose why people are buying life insurance to the baby. To give them gift of life. That's what the advantage of buying for your baby. And the older the baby is, the more you pay. If you don't do it immediately, every year the baby gets to another age, it costs more if you have not bought anything.
A lot of advice to the immigrant population, as regards life insurance.
I would tell them to get education about it. To educate them more about life insurance. We need to educate them more about investments. We need to educate them more about how to build a legacy for your family. Many of them don't know that. Not that they don't want to buy, not that they don't want to do it, but they don't think it's for them. Until you sit down with them and educate them, they start making sense to them. All right?
Yeah.
Start making sense. And before you know it, I will be the one to slow them down after they understand it very well, because they want to do big one. They want to do big one, but the question is, can you pay the premium? That's it. So that's where education makes a lot, to educate them and know the importance of it.